Hi everyone, Claudia here from Lighting Clarity. I have your channel messages for the week beginning Monday the 9th of September. Please bear with me while I connect for you all. Thank you. Alright, I have Archangel Gabriel coming in straight away, and I have Archangel Michael standing by just next to me at my shoulder. Just be with me while I make these connections stronger. So Gabriel's coming in a really loving way around me. And she's coming in around each of you. She's extending her love and her light around each of you. She's coming around the shoulders, around the top of the head, and around the aura. So if you want to take in her energy, please do. She's coming in with a lot of love and support to each of you and to me as well. So she says some of you are in need of a lot of support. Some of you have been, she uses the words, not all of you, but some of you have been suffering in silence. And she says that it hasn't gone unnoticed, that she says the energy of God is with you, that the archangels are supporting you, and that the holy teams are gathering around you very closely. She says a lot of people will be entering a period over the month of September moving forwards where there will be some realizations that will be quite difficult to take or to accept or to understand, something along those lines, in a very light way, but something along those lines, where you're going to work out what doesn't suit you anymore, where you're going to work out who it is you want to keep in your life, quite bluntly, and who you don't. What is it you'll accept in terms of behavior and what you will not. And you're going to be more vocal to do with family and friends around you, and also to do with people at work colleagues and bosses. You're going to speak just that little bit more further. You're going to step forward just that little bit more and be more vocal in what it is that you think and what it is that you won't take and what it is that you want. And you're going to do it in such a way where you'll be unapologetic when you are speaking. And that is what they're making me feel. It is like your truth is going to start to come out. Hence, we have Gabriel in today. Your truth is going to start to come out, quite basically. And you will be matter of a fact, but you'll be grounded and you'll be firm in what you say, and you will mean it. And that is what Gabriel is saying is going to start to come in. And it is like a realization of what doesn't suit you and what you're not going to take anymore, and what you've absolutely had enough of. You're going to address that person, you're going to address that situation, and you're going to say, well, actually, this, and this. And it is in different categories with friends, family, and being at work, and at work as well. And that means bosses too. So I'm just getting that coming in. Gabriel's bringing that in. All right, let's move on. She says, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of stepping out on your own. Don't be afraid of being alone, quite basically. She says some of you are afraid that if you look around you, you'll be alone, stepping up to the line, stepping up to what it is that you want, stepping up towards what it is that you're going after. She says, don't be afraid of being alone. You have the illusion that you're alone, she says, but you are not alone. She says, you'll be very happy you stepped up to the line. You'll be very happy you stepped up to the plate. There is something new that you want to try. And she says, you're afraid that it's going to change the relationships around you. In some cases, for some of you, others of you will be afraid of being out on a limb on your own, trying this new thing. It's like you don't have the security around you or under your feet. You're trying this new particular thing, whatever this is. She says, it will be successful. Whatever this is, you will be fine. It will be successful. You will triumph, is what she says. Don't be afraid to go out on a limb. This is really, really important, she says. Some of you are very much creatures of habit. She says it's time to step out of that box, and you need to do it, she says, from a mental health perspective and an emotional health perspective. She says it's really, really important you step outside your boxes, and you allow yourselves to do that, and that you bring yourselves to doing that, even if you're unsure of whether or not it'll work out, even if you think you're going to limb and there's nobody there. She says you will be fine. You will be fine, and you'll be happy that you did it. She's just like you're opening a new door that you didn't know was there, and you're going to be quietly surprised it's there. In fact, you're going to be very happy, and you're going to walk through it, and it is the opportunity. Some of you have held back that door of opportunity, it's one. It's been there a while, and we've been waiting for you to walk up to it and open it and walk through it. Some of you have needed the courage to do it, and some of you have been holding back because you haven't had it. She says it's time to just do it anyway, regardless of whether or not you have that courage or not. Even if you're feeling that fear, she says just step up and do it. That's it. Go for it. Move it. Go forward. And that's what she is saying here with this. So Gabriel is showing me between now and December, you're going to find there is a shift in your life. She says there is actually a larger overhaul on each of your teams that you are aware of. She's making me feel there are more guides coming on to assist you. Normally I'll see 1 or 2 changes in guides, but I'm being made to feel there's about 4 to 5 new additions coming on each of your teams that is going to be your change factor, is what she says. And it's needed because between now and December, each of you are going to be walking different roads. It's going to be a newer road. You're going to look around you and things are going to look different. Things are going to feel different. And it's like you come into a pleasant change that really needed to be. And you'll be like, okay, you know what? At first I wasn't sure about this because I'm without everything that I'm used to, without my safety, my safety net. But this is actually okay, and this is what I've needed, and you're willing to embark on that next new road. So those new team members that are coming in, there's about 4 to 5 on everyone's team, are there to help change the dial for you. All right, now in closing, so Gabriel says, I want each of you for 2 minutes a day to sit and listen to your own breathing, to sit and listen and be with yourselves. She says just for 2 minutes a day. It's going to allow you to clear your minds. It's going to allow you to ground and to be present with the self. She says it's a really, really important thing. Especially saying I am really helps to clear the aura. And I always get my clients to say I am. Excuse me. Those were sitting me in my soul alignment sessions, which go once a month. Those who are coming to have one-off healings, and including when I'm doing a reading, if I see a client is ungrounded and we're really needing to help them, I get them to say I am. I bring that tool in. It is really powerful, and you can do it wherever you are, and you say it out loud and you mean it. That brings you back to your center. That brings you back to valuing you. Especially if you feel you're giving your energy away, especially if you feel others are taking it. You come back to center, you say I am, and you mean it, and you ground yourself into Mother Earth. That's going to allow everything else around you to start grounding, and that's also going to allow other people who have been bothering you to go off and bother somebody else, so to speak, in a nice way. But that is what she's saying. All right. All right. I'm going to thank you for coming in. She's not saying anything else, so it looks like we are done. Okay. Have a beautiful week. I'll see all of you again soon, probably Wednesday. Thanks, everybody.